And I'd like you to speak to what seems to have played out in two state assemblies over the last couple of weeks, Rivers State and Lagos State. For Lagos State, it appears to have been settled, but Rivers is still unfolding. But there are critical leadership issues, which also have to do with party interventions or otherwise. Do you believe that the truth of what exactly is going on has been sacrificed on the altar of party supremacy on the one hand, and on the other hand, judicial interventions that are debatable? And so where lies the template of ideal leadership in these state assembly matters?
Well, the truth of the matter is that people leave the substance and continue to chase and investigate shadows. Every parliament has its own rules, how it regulates its own activities. In the case of the Lagos State House of Assembly, one would expect that what people should be asking will be the rules of the House of Assembly of Lagos State. How do you conduct your proceedings? If the rule is that the Speaker is the presiding officer, which he ought to be, the day you say you are removing him from office, the question will be, was he presiding on that date? Or was he present in the chamber when that happened? After the first adjournment, I mean the adjournment with which he traveled overseas. When the presiding officer adjourns proceedings to a date certain, before you can reconvene the assembly in his absence, there are a lot of procedures you have to go through to be able to reconvene the House. But in the case of Lagos State House of Assembly, I understand the Speaker was away in America, and he was impeached. That will amount to shaving a man's head in his absence. So if you breach the rules of the parliament, people will begin to question what you did, whether it is right or wrong, before you begin to take sides. So when he was removed, I was in Lagos at the weekend when he returned. People lined the streets waiting to receive him. I think he lives along Jewel Ogunaike Street in Ikeja. I passed through that road that day. The place was filled with people. It showed that something wrong had happened. And for the House of Assembly to have removed him while he was away, the first question was were they right to have impeached him in his absence? If they had the majority, as we were made to believe, or they want us to believe, they would have waited for him to come back, to be on his seat, and somebody will move a motion. At that time, he will be helpless, and the majority will overwhelm him. But they did this in his absence and wanted to be protected. So I think what has happened didn't happen through due process, and the matter was also taken to court. If they were strong enough to hold on to their positions, you don't start talking about party supremacy. A lawmaker, when he's elected, is in the chamber. When you take oath of office, you begin to act as a lawmaker, and in accordance with the rules of that parliament where you have been elected to.
Right.
So for them to now say, I saw some people arguing that they didn't consult their party members before they impeached him.
Right.
When you elect somebody or elect and constitute a House of Assembly, the lawmakers are on their own to conduct their own affairs. They don't need to be delegated by anybody. So if they feel very strongly about anything and they feel that they have the requisite number, they go by the rules. If they go by the rules, you don't talk about party supremacy.
All right.
Yes,
Senator
because
Umeh.
they've been elected and they're now answerable to the people and not only to their party members. So if they have capitulated and gone back to resign after they assumed office and then turned around to elect somebody they have impeached over gross misconduct allegations and so on and so forth, it means that they're not serious.
All right.
So to that extent, I think what happened in Lagos should be allowed to rest, since those who impeached him have stepped down and re-elected him. So I think that speaker is a strong speaker, and he should be held for holding his fort.